Van Ness is more of a splash player than a consistent force on tape, but he possesses projectable traits that should allow for continued ascension as a pro. So like I was saying, he's still a little bit raw, and I agree. I'm not taking no raw at 10. You better be fully cooked if I'm taking you at 10. You better be ready to eat, you know what I'm saying? What's up? What's happening? What is popping? What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another great edition of Symone with the Sports. I'm Symone, bringing you guys the daily sports talk. So if you're new here, if you're old here, you haven't already subscribed to my channel, stop what you're doing. Leave a comment, subscribe, keep rocking with me. Also, make sure you check out the links down below. The first one is to buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel. The second link is to shop the official Symone with the Sports, a merch collection. You get you the classic tee, the wavy tee, or the fly or die crew neck. And lastly, guys, if you have not done anything else, turn your notification bells on so you don't miss a single video or a single live stream. But you guys, let's go ahead and get into it. You have seen the title, you have seen the thumbnail. Lukas Van Ness, he has been projected to go to the Eagles in several different mock drafts. Now let's talk about the guy. But y'all, first of all, I need y'all to let me know in the comments, why do Eagles fans, I don't see no other fan base hating on Luke. Why do y'all hate Lukas Van Ness so much? Like, all I see on Twitter is just people saying how they can't stand the thought of Lukas being in Philadelphia. So we're going to talk about Luka for a little bit. I feel like I'm going to always call this man Luka. So I just slipped up right there and called him Luka. But if he come to Philly, I'm finna be calling him Luka because the way he spells his name, Lukas, is giving Luka. So if Luke comes to, look, this is my stance and my position on it. The only pass rusher I'm taking at 10, the only defensive end that I'm taking at 10 is if Will Anderson falls or if Tyree Wilson is there. Those are the only two pass rushers, defensive ends that I'm taking at 10. Will Anderson, it's a 99.99999% chance that he won't be there at 10. So, and there's a chance Tyree Wilson is there at 10. Those are the only two pass rushers I'm okay with of course I'll be elated, ecstatic, like if the football gods dropped Will to 10. But those are the only two pass rushers I want at 10. So it's not a personal thing with Luka, like I don't want Luka, I got beef with Luka, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. It's just that those are the only two pass rushers I'm interested in at 10. Now, if we trade back, okay, if Jalen Carter, Will Anderson, a Tyree Wilson is not there at 10, then in my opinion, we should trade back. And I would take a Nolan Smith. I might even take a Luka. I would definitely take Nolan Smith over Luka. And let's say we trade back to 17 and Luka falls there and Nolan is there. I'm definitely taking Nolan. I did a whole video on Nolan Smith, so you guys go check that out on my page. But pass rusher is not my priority in this draft. It's really bolstering, the defensive line as a whole, but I'm more so concerned about the interior defensive line position. So I'm not just going to take a Luka because he's the best defensive end available at that point, because I'm not reaching for edge rushers. I'm reaching for a dog on the interior. Like, we already got dogs coming off the edge, and if we can add to that, then fine, but that's not a priority. You know what I'm saying? So, like, picking that at 10 makes me seem like that's a priority, and the edge rusher isn't a priority to me at 10 unless, Will Anderson or Tyree's there. That's why I'm not interested in Luka. Now, I don't know why y'all got this. Like I said, the way y'all been bashing this man on Twitter. So let's get into I feel like the biggest knock that y'all have on him is that y'all think he's like all athleticism, he's all speed, he's really good as a bull rusher. But I think it's the knock on like his technique. Like, he relies more on his physical attributes than his technique. But let's get into his NFL draft overview. So they said that he is nicknamed Hercules by his teammates. Now, that don't mean because your teammates gonna gas you up regardless. You know what I'm saying? Van Ness is a well-developed defensive end with excellent lean mass and additional growth still to come. He's a power-centric prospect with force as his modus operandi, as both a run defender and pass rusher. Van Ness needs to work on hand attacks for quicker block shedding and to diversify his rush beyond bull rush challenges. He's taking snaps inside of Iowa, but might need to keep filling out his frame before he's ready to succeed as a run stuffer and pass rusher in a 3-4 front. Van Ness is more of a splash player than a consistent force on tape, but he possesses projectable traits that should allow for continued ascension as a pro. So like I was saying, he's still a little bit raw, and I agree. I'm not taking no raw at 10. You better be fully cooked if I'm taking you at 10. You better be ready to eat, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so I agree with y'all. Like, I don't want to project a projected dog. There's already ready dogs that can be taken at 10. So like I said, if we trade back and maybe a Luka is there and Nolan Smith is gone, or and y'all's BIJAN is gone, I'm fine. But at 10, absolutely not. And again, it's not Luka like in particular to me. I'm just not hard pressed for a defensive end at 10 unless it's Will Anderson or Tyree Wilson. So let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. Make sure you like this video, leave a comment, subscribe, keep rocking with me. Check out the links down below. Buy me the coffee if you feel this channel. Shop the official SymoneWithTheSports merch collection and turn your notification bells on. Until I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.